Hey guys, I guess happy 4th of July. Wow. Yeah, I'm still waking up. New Year's. I felt like doing a touching base video. So let's look at how things looked. So yeah, the fast food demo is still gaining views somehow. Build a Haley, let's just delete that. And I'm done with Diablo, there's no trend there. That was all from a while ago. Why is this thing so slow? But yeah, as you can see, these were what's at the top at the end of this year. Fast food posts this year, Into the Dead. I didn't care for that demo, but somehow I got views. New Arc line, that was okay. The achievement for Sons of the Forest that we learned at the beginning of the game. That still gets hits. And yeah, this video I did just to show off some Christmas lights for people I know in real life, and somehow that's getting views. So whatever. Uh, this video I did a couple of years ago. I wanted to record the pitch or height range of the mortar ship to see how effective it is against mountain bases or pillars or whatever term you like using for that structure of terrain. Uh, it could work, but even at like the mid-range pillars, it's not gonna hit the yeah. I'm thinking of I think the base location I used in the video, and just them pillars that I lived on in general, like, they're usually high enough to not have them hit. Uh, so yeah, probably your elevators might be exposed. I mean, there's some measures you can take. I didn't mean to start rambling about Atlas, whatever. Uh, Rumor has it there's no Discord anymore. They deleted it. I'd like somebody to confirm that, because I can't get in because I'm banned either way. Uh, Nirvana Nori, that was kind of cool. Everything else here is irrelevant, not from this year. More Atlas killing the boss. A watch, yeah. But let's see, what else was I gonna get into? So let's minimize that. So I am considering doing a dedicated Atlas server since it's dead and there's a market for it. I feel like mostly I was doing this to build the bases I dreamed of when from seasons ago and islands that I liked, like I don't have the picture handy here, but so yeah, this is the concept I'm laying out. Um, so it's gonna be a 9 by 9. Trying to work out where all the bios will end up, and I'm gonna base it on this because I want an area to represent desert. And technically, as far as the equator and all this goes, it's not really per se. So probably gonna put it in the eastern hemisphere side. Uh, you know, between the tropics, like the equator, and yeah, that's why I pulled this up. I was using this as a reference to the Sahara and stuff. So yeah, you'll get the sperm whale up north with the two golden runes up here, and then Ice Dungeon's gonna be in the south with the blue whale there. I did that just I could switch it, but I thought if a group's going to the Ice Dungeon, they would not want to encounter a sperm whale and deal with that. Uh, But then again, it could increase the difficulty for that end game stuff by switching them, and then they could end up with a big whale chasing them. Yeah, the yellow submergent ship, Maw, the free ports, and then the ghost ship. I want to go, around this way. But the two things that I see that I think are the routes for the two ships is circular or three-pointed, and then I don't know how to add other points so that I can make this pathway possible. In these two zones, these blue zones, I have a lot of Arctic pillar rocks, whatever glaciers, whatever you call them. Um, but yeah, so I'll start dedicated hosting um, after Valheim releases, because I want to beat that. I'm currently hosting that. When that releases, I'm gonna play that. If anyone wants to get on there and get the password, uh, it's gonna be an inner circle thing. So people that are not like the YouTube viewers, yeah, I'm sorry you can't get in on that. There's a max limit. But in-game or just gaming friends of mine and real life friends can join. Next, let's go to okay, so ghost hunting. Let's go into that. So yeah, I got the GoPro 13, and right now I'm waiting for these to show up today. A protective case for it, a little carry hard case for it, and then a backpack strap, which I feel like is the key thing for getting to starting out. Because then I could just go out by myself, because that's the issue I'm facing. People are interested in the topic at work, but nobody ever wants to be out of work friends. That's another story entirely. But this I could just strap to my book bag and then, have the tools in my hand. And yeah, I think next will be the tripod. At some point, I gotta get the battery unit, multiple battery charger kits unit, whatever, multiple batteries, that kind of a thing. Maybe lenses. Still gonna have to learn every feature. I've been watching tutorials on it. Like I want to get into seeing how to do that time lapse exposure, like for the stars and that kind of stuff, and just getting high quality pictures to start maybe capitalizing on that, non ghost wise. But yeah, you guys know the rest of the tools I have. Excuse me. Little antidote. Um, Weeks before Christmas, I had a rat manage to get its way into the house because I keep my door open, patio door open for my cat. And one day I come in here and I'm like the desktop won't turn on, so I start looking at it, and just by chance I looked at the little narrow space between the top of the tower and the shelf. There's like about a half an inch there that my external hard drive could barely fit, but I pulled it out. I saw what appeared to be like a residue substance and underneath the external hard drive. And as I kept investigating, I saw it dribble down through the top of the mesh tower into like onto the GPU, motherboard, and so forth. So at first it was completely not working. I did in the process change the CMOS battery because that looked like it was dying. Because the one time I got it to boot, it had the wrong date, and yeah, that was an obvious indicator. But so yeah, moving forward. So I've decided to remove all parts, clean them. Uh, it's booting, but not 100% of the time. Like sometimes I'll push the button, and then like an hour later, it'll randomly just boot. So the post is keeping it from even booting on. I do get on, things look stable because I've seen performance issues with both the SSD and the graphics card, and the driver starting to be rejected by Windows, like I dealt with in the past with my GPU. Just yeah, but it is running now. But I had considered. I started looking into the next build, so that's in the ether out there. With an i9 case KS, the 4090 RTX, M2, uh, G, DDR5, yeah, all that. So that's gonna be not this next year. I don't imagine. I might get the power supply, and I might see if I could use this motherboard for the 4090 to get in, to start leaping into that. Um, and I'm all tech, I look at every aspect, performance wise when I do these things, and I don't like when I run into unforeseen issues, even when you know what you're doing, and the part pick, PC picker, or whatever the website is to help. But yeah, I would rather transition just like I did with this machine into the next like shave this off like a I don't know, like a snake skin and then go into the next one. But yeah, if I could put the use the 4090 in this one and I just get that and the upgrade my power supply to maybe just a flat 1,000 at that point, because I'm at 750 right now. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of in the picture at the moment. Uh, for those in my Discord, I will be also posting recipes from Heroes Feast and the other D&D. Was it the Multiverse book? So I'll be doing that too. I go for my implant surgery tomorrow. It's gonna be 4 months until I can put the crowns on. But hopefully that'll start coming to an end. So music will be the next thing to get onto the channel again. I don't have anybody to work with. I do want to upgrade to a 60, was it 62 key MIDI keyboard for. Right now I bought the a 32 or whatever. I forget how many keys are. Sorry, but yeah, I bought the smaller one, but I realized I need the max range for when I'm doing my stuff. What else? There's that. There's me learning the flute. I might have to get a new amp. I think it's old and humidity damage. Oh, so yeah, this is the world fire currently that I'm working on. You can see there's the little glaciers down here where the whale's gonna be. Yeah, the debate was for this one up here. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing up in this area. Something seems off by this at the moment. Oh, this island should be over here, I think. I was mostly focused on the Keys, the tropical, this region here of the world. But I'm trying to make it realistic where you get warm, you start getting colder as you go to the poles. Um, and as I said, the ghost ship, I had 3 points, and I can't change that from what I noticed, but I hope there's a way where I can edit it to set the path of zigzag along the map so it would avoid. The one thing I haven't really thought out yet is the trenches. I think they'll be, I'm thinking scattered along the outer brim. And I also try to keep in mind that this is circular in a pseudo sense where if you go this way, you'll end up over here, but I don't want that to be like, a quick, like you just go here to there to get up here kind of a thing when, maybe I should start investing like, in more the inner side for rare materials. Brings me to the next point. There is no easy way for me to, checklist that I have all resources available for blueprints. So that is on my mind, but there's no easy way for me to figure that out. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I also got to learn if I add an island, let's say, can I just I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be confusing. That's why when it goes live, I want everything thought out so I'd never have to touch the world file again. Um, I'm not sure. It's gonna be P versus E. Let's call it off bat. I would like to figure out if I don't know if the lawful islands are doable. I will put those randomly. No real thought to where I'd place them yet here. Just probably 2 zones at minimum out from the free ports. So maybe, yeah, maybe 3 if possible, because I don't want the companies that have lawful to be attacking offline people living really close to Freeport that don't have the numbers to be 24/7. Plus, as a host, I don't know what I can script and modify. I've never done the modifies with any game. But, so yeah, that's on the table. And, it'll, as I said, I operate as like a higher tier fiber optic, so the connection should be good. Hurricanes happen down here. Florida, I can't do nothing about that, but it's a lot more reliable from what I've seen than cable. I don't even think my internet went out. The power went out, so I mean there's that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I had a generator to test it, I could see it. So, and is there anything else? No, that's it. I'm gonna be playing Inscription for the next week or two. I'm gonna have the next couple of days off. Tomorrow for the surgery. I took off the next day for recovery. Then I go back into work, and they're not giving me hours, but I'm trying to fight to find shifts and stay later and that kind of stuff. and I'm really hoping for a 4% raise in April, but there's always negativity and negative feedback as though I'm a slacker. But I'm gonna cut it here, guys, because I'm gonna get into the next video. All right, see you then.